Welcome to Grandma Dodge's Kitchen. I got a good one for you today. Get your pencil and paper. I'm going to show you how to make homemade spaghetti sauce. And it's delicious. So I want you to take notes. Okay? So what I did was, you're going to need, you're going to need a cup. Now when I usually get celery and bell pepper, I usually cook almost every day with it, so I usually just cut them up. But you only need a cup, so I got my cup here. You're gonna need a cup of this is celery, this is bell pepper, and this is red bell pepper. Now you can omit the red bell pepper if you want to. I got the red bell pepper because I want a little color to it, and this is onions, and you need a cup of each. And this here is garlic. Okay, so I'll show you. See, this is the onions, and I cut them up because, see, within a couple of days I'll use all of this. So that's why but I don't need butter. Okay, and you're gonna need this is a 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. I'm gonna put in the bottom of the pan right here because we got to cook our meat. This is oregano. This is basil. This right here is salt. This right here is black pepper. This is, I'm going to have a big pot, so this is 4 bay leaves. And this is crushed red pepper to kick it up a notch. And this is garlic salt. And this is a cup of sugar. And we're going to need, I'm having a big pot, so I'm going to use these big cans, see? This is crushed tomatoes, this is tomato paste, and this is tomato sauce. And we're going to need the noodles, and we're going to need, this is Parmesan cheese we're going to put on the noodles. But this is what we're going to use to put the sauce on, but we're not going to cook it in the sauce, okay? Now, you're going to need thyme. I got fresh thyme. Now, at my grocery store, you can get these for 99 cents. And so I got the fresh thyme instead of the can. And I got the fresh rosemary, okay? Now, this is what I got at the supermarket. And so, at your supermarket, I got 1 pound of, this is Italian sausages, okay? And it's ground up, okay? See, get it like that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this in the bottom of my pot, okay? Put it on the bottom of my pot, and then I'm going to put this is 1 pound of Italian sausages, okay, ground, okay? All right. Okay, and then we're going to put a pound of ground beef. Now I got the ground beef that's only 7% fat. Okay, I got it from the butcher. I didn't get it already packaged, but you can either or. You can do it the way you want to do it. Okay. How much lean you want and how much fat you want, you can do that. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the stove, and I'm going to brown this, and then this is going to take probably about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to drain the oil off, and then I'll come back and show you how we'll mix all this together, except these two. This don't go in there, this goes. This is going to be cooked separately because we're going to put the spaghetti, we're going to put the sauce over the spaghetti. We're making the sauce now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going over to the stove, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'll meet you back here on the counter, and then we'll add the other ingredients, okay? All right? Around it, and I mix it together, and I drain excess oil. So make sure you drain the excess oil. See there? Okay, that's how it should look. All right, now we're going to put all of the ingredients in now except the salt of the sugar. the sugar we're going to put in 30 minutes. We're gonna have to cook this 4 hours on low. And so the sugar we're gonna put in after 3.5 hours. We're gonna put the sugar in. We're not gonna put the sugar in first. We're gonna put everything else in now. Okay? So we're gonna put the tomato sauce. Okay? All right. Okay. Then we're gonna put the crushed tomatoes. You can use crushed tomatoes or whole tomatoes. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. I want you to try this, and I want you to tell me how you like it. Okay? I learned how to cook this. This was one of my first husband's favorite foods also, because he had about 10 favorite foods that he loved, and this was one of them. I learned how to cook this when I was a teenager. I didn't cook a lot of this in Mississippi, but when I got to Chicago, remember when I when I left Mississippi, I went to Chicago when I was 16. And within 6 months, I met and married my first husband. And he was 10 years older than I was. And he had just got out of service. He was in the Korean War. And he had just got out. And so he was from Mississippi also, in the Delta part of Mississippi also. But when he got out of service, he came to Chicago. And so that's how I met him. I didn't meet him when he was in Mississippi. I met him when he was in Chicago. So you see, this is all okay. All right, next thing we're going to do is add all the other ingredients, okay? All right, garlic, salt. We're going to put the bay leaves in, but we're going to take them out after everything cooks, you know, but we're going to cook them in here, whole bay leaves, okay? This is the crushed red pepper. This is the black pepper. This is the salt. Now this is a teaspoon of, but this is a tablespoon. This is oregano and basil. Now we're going to, well, I guess I'll put that in last, but we're going to use a cup full. A cup full. See, I have my cup here. See? I need a little bit more to be a cup full. Okay. All right. So a cup full of that. That's celery. A cup full of so this is a cup full right here. All of this is a cup full. I won't have any left over. Okay. Cup full of this. This is a cup full too. And we want a cup full of, this is onions. You can use the white or the yellow, it doesn't matter. Okay. Make sure it's a cup full. Yeah, that's a cup full. And this is about half a dozen cloves of garlic. Okay. And once you try it, I want you to try it and tell me how you like it. Okay. Now let's do the thyme. This is fresh. So we're going to use the fresh thyme in it. And then you know what? We can either strip it or we can cook it in it and then take it out when we take out the bay leaves. We can do that too, you know. Okay, we can take it out because by that time we would have gotten all the flavoring, okay? And then we're going to do the fresh rosemary, okay? We can do it the same way. If you want to, what you could do is tie them together, and then when you get ready to take them out, they already tied together. You ain't got to worry about fishing around trying to find them. But this will work. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to put one of these cans full of water in it. Okay. Okay, and I want to give you a tip. When you buy anything in a can, I want you to take a paper towel and wipe the can off before you open it. Because remember, the can been in the store, and sometimes the stores have rats that go through that. The stores don't even know. And the rats will jump up on those cans. And so, always clean the top of your can off before you open it. Okay? That's just a little side note. Okay? So I'm going to take this over to the over to the stove, and I'm going to let it cook on high for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to turn it down and let it cook for 1 hour, 3 hours, and it'll be 3 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, 3 hours and 40 minutes, okay? All right, because we're going to cook it a total of 4 hours, okay? All right, be back and I'll show you what it looks like. Welcome back. Now you see, I made the spaghetti to go with the sauce. Now remember, you can make more spaghetti and you can freeze it. And that way you don't have to, next time you don't have to do nothing but make noodles. Okay? Alright? And you go by the direction of the box for the spaghetti. Okay? Alright? And I put out some spinach to go with this. Some leafy vegetables to go with it. I put out some spinach. Okay, some fresh spinach. Alright. Popeye. This is a good leafy vegetable. Because we need the leafy vegetables every day. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to add, and you can use any kind of vinaigrette or any kind of dressing you want. You can use whatever your preference, okay? And so I'm going to put some sauce on. Okay? And I have this is the cheese, okay? This is Parmesan cheese. So you spread as much on as you want to, okay? All right? So let's have a taste test. Delicious. Real good. And the longer you let it sit, the more the seasoning is going to sit in. It's going to be, tomorrow it's going to be off the chain. Delicious. And you can get the fresh spinach in your grocery store. The small ones are $2 for $1. I mean $1. And the medium sized one is 2 for $3. Very good. Delicious. I want you to try it and tell me how you like it. because it's simply delicious. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. I wish you was here to enjoy it with me. You invited if you're in my neck of the woods. Okay? Don't forget, peace through the storm. I have another show on YouTube. It's YouTube / in lower cases. It's all lower cases. Peace through the storm. Okay? And it's like the cooking show. They have divided it into segments, so you can look at whatever you would like to look at, because at the bottom of each video they tell you what it's all about. Okay? I need your support. I need you to go to it. I need you to subscribe. And I need you to give me some feedback. Okay? All right? Happy eating to you. And I'll see you next time.